Join us the fourth Saturday of every month, starting back up in January at the Q Mart in Quakertown for 3WA Wrestling Action. For tickets, call 215-362-7184 and catch a round of Turmoil Sundays at 6 on YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're following three-way match is for the 3WA Extreme Championship.
Yeah.
Big match to kick off Carnage this week, 3WA Extreme title. Hello fans, and welcome back to our final show covering Brawl Hallows Eve at Schuylkill Haven at Renegades Auction House.
I know this song.
And we start things off tonight on Carnage, Professor, with a triple threat match for the Extreme Championship. And this guy making his debut here tonight, Axel Lennox.
Indeed, Axel Lennox, one tough customer. Big opportunity for him. Heck of a way to debut with the possibility of taking the 3WA Extreme Championship off Evan Atlas.
This guy's a big dude. I don't know much about him, Professor, but we're about to find out. But he's a monster.
I can do what I want, damn it.
Yes, indeed he is.
Everything.
We know that music.
Yes, we do. Of course, that would be the music of the returning top shelf Tyler Symz. You know, Al, I usually don't have anything nice to say about Tyler Symz, and he's called me out on it, and he knows he deserves it. But I gotta say, Tyler Symz making what is nothing short of a miraculous recovery from a torn bicep. They told him he'd be out until February. He came back at our last show
In October.
Ring of Horror. Of course, at that show, he was under a hood doing a hit for his running buddy there, the original Hat Guy.
And the original Hat Guy bringing out the former 3WA Heavyweight Champion. His first time back in action, in a ring, in a 3WA ring. Top shelf Tyler Symz. And make no mistake about it, Professor. Yes, you're right. We did see him on October the 22nd in Quakertown return. But this is a golden opportunity for him to reclaim some gold during 3WA.
That it is, Al, and of course, let's not forget that Tyler Symz still has a title shot somewhere in the future against main event Michael Mars as a term of his forfeiting the 3WA Heavyweight Championship. He was guaranteed a return match with main event Michael Mars. Not sure when that will be. The championship committee, of course, reviewing the contention status, reviewing the lineup for champions. But you gotta believe top shelf Tyler Symz really with an everything to gain and nothing to lose situation here tonight.
Absolutely, but if he does somehow capture the Extreme Championship from Evan Atlas, he might just push him right up into the title contention.
You'd have to believe it does. I mean, what would that mean if the 3WA Extreme Champion wrestled the Heavyweight Champion? Potential title unification implications. Of course, let's not get ahead of ourselves. He's got to beat Evan Atlas first, and so far, that's been an impossible task.
Drinks at bars, just so you know. I just had to get that across.
You would never do such a thing. I would never do anything. You would never do such a thing.
Words back and forth between Axel Lennox and Tyler Symz, but here comes the champ.
Yes, indeed.
I regret when the sun sets, 'cause I live my life like I'm a beast.
And there he is, the 3WA Extreme Champion, the full-time beast, Evan Atlas, one of the longest reigning title holders in our sport right now, Al.
Absolutely, 3WA Extreme Champion Evan Atlas, since capturing that title from Miami some time ago, has taken on all challengers in either triple threat matches or 2 out of 3 falls as this title is defended. And I tell you what, Professor, every time, again, this is another guy, every time I count him out or I think he's getting off more than he can chew, and make no mistake about it, Tyler Symz and Axel Lennox are specimens of humanity in there. But every time I think this guy has too tall a mountain to climb, proves me wrong.
Indeed, Evan Atlas, of course, in peak physical condition. But you're right, Al. You got Axel Lennox, you got Tyler Symz, two mountains in that ring. That might, if they were to work together, that might be too much for the champion to overcome.
Well, we'll see if that's the case. And as the hat guy exits the ring, he could be walking out here the manager of another champion.
I certainly hope so.
Challenger number 1. He weighs in tonight at 225 pounds and a case of beer from Middleton, New York. He is the werewolf in tights, Axel Lennox.
Werewolf in tights, huh?
That's what he said, werewolf in tights. I like beer.
Number 2, accompanied by the original hat guy.
No love there.
Nor should there be.
He weighs 265 pounds from Las Vegas, Nevada, top shelf, Tyler Symz.
Symz in tremendous condition here. You wouldn't believe he'd had the layoff he's had.
Their opponents weighing in at 227 pounds from New York, Pennsylvania. He is your reigning and defending 3WA Extreme Champion, the full-time beast, Evan Atlas.
You're gonna cough up that belt! Wait. Yes, it will.
Well, fans, we're just about to get underway here. Evan Atlas clearly the partisan favorite of this crowd.
Dak Carlucci showing the challengers what it's all about. That 3WA Extreme Championship.
Yes, indeed. Now, remember, fans, this match is contested under triple threat rules. That means first one to gain a pinfall or submission will be declared the winner. There is no countout. There is no disqualification. And the champion does not need to be involved in the decision to lose his title.
Well, we know who the most popular one is.
Indeed, we do. Apparently, Tyler Symz does not. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to go any other way.
How disrespectful.
He deserves it, and you know it.
I do not know that. Just a minute ago, you were singing his praises about his quick return in October rather than February, and
And now teaming up against Evan Atlas, jealous that he's more popular than they are. And of course, Al, it is impressive what Tyler Symz did. He is a marvelous physical specimen and a hell of an athlete. He's also a complete jerk that attacks people from behind, has tried to take Michael Mars out of this business, and is just a rotten human being.
I'm going to tell him.
These two things could be true.
I'm going to tell him what you said.
I know he watches the show. Wow, going first into the post goes Tyler Symz.
I hope he wasn't planning on making his family bigger.
I hope not either. You know, we talked about that quick recovery. Evan Atlas might have just put him back on the shelf. Uh-oh, here comes Axel Lennox, and this is the trouble. Oh, that is a great way to break your hand, Lennox. That shot misses, and he got the ring post there.
You know, these guys might be bigger and stronger than the Beast, but he's quicker.
I would honestly if they're bigger and stronger. And yes, you're right. Evan Atlas, with that quickness that's so deceptive, you wouldn't believe a man his size could get the win this way. And Evan Atlas now is letting the fans take a shot at that injured hand.
Oh, man.
Atlas now rolls Lennox back in the ring, firmly in control. Tyler Symz, of course, still recovering from that, well, encounter, I guess we could call it, with the ring post. Atlas now whipping Lennox to the opposite buckle. Lennox lands hard. Here comes Atlas. Great lariat there.
This is what Evan Atlas had to do, separate the two and work on one of them.
Yes, indeed, Atlas now. Oh, nobody home. Atlas chin first into the top buckle. Here's Lennox.
Power slam.
Big power slam by Lennox. Coming off. Elbow to the heart. Point of the elbow in the heart, too. 2 count only, says referee Zach Carlucci. Lennox a bit frustrated here. Oh, knee lift by Atlas. Atlas coming off. Lennox stops him with a heck of a lariat. But now here comes top shelf Tyler Symz.
Trying to get the werewolf in tights back into his on the same page.
Yes, indeed. It looks like they've renewed the truce here and decided let's take out the champion and then you and I will settle it together.
Well, this was Evan Atlas's greatest fear, and these two double teaming him.
Yes, indeed. Arm drag down, you know. Somebody should show Alex Lennox. And them elbows. Maybe somebody should show Alex Lennox what happens. There it is. When Tyler Symz has a partner, usually doesn't end well for the partner.
Well, he went for a cover, and Top Shelf says, "What are you doing?"
Yep, this is the end of the alliance here. That's the problem. Only one man can win. We'll have a little more strategy. No, Evan Atlas, however, back into it. Tried for the double noggin knocker. Air lariat's missed. There it is. We had a meeting of the minds there, courtesy of one Evan Atlas. Atlas now pinballing across that ring to attack both men. Oh, Atlas face first, bit of snake eyes into that buckle. Arrogant cover by the werewolf, and Symz breaks it up.
There we go.
Now we got right hands flying. This alliance is over.
Sure is, but look out.
Reversal by Symz. Puts his head down too early. Werewolf kicks. Tried for the lariat. No, Symz. Sidewalk slam, too. Evan Atlas saves the title.
Sure does.
Atlas now Irish whips Symz to the buckle. Symz fights out of it. I think he might have poked him in the eye. However,
thumb to the eye, Professor stuffs anybody.
Yes, it does. Zach Carlucci not admonishing because there is no disqualification in this. Sunset flip attempt. He got it. 2, and Tyler Symz finds the back door. Lariat lethal combination by Symz. That's one of his pet finishers. New champion. No. Evan Atlas kicking out of the lethal combination. Tyler Symz cannot believe it. That was his best shot.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it. He's won championships with that.
Yes, he has. Symz beside himself. Here comes the werewolf fight. By Tyler Symz. Lennox is dazed. Symz, no. Reversal by Atlas. Out goes Symz to the floor. Atlas coming through. Now, spear! Wow. Evan Atlas got the spear. 1, 2, 3. He got him.
Unbelievable sequence right there, Professor.
Evan Atlas. Absolutely amazing ring general by Evan Atlas there to retain his title.
Top Shelf Tyler Symz delivered a cutter to Alex Lennox, and wisely the champ tosses Tyler Symz out to the outside and hits him with a spear and ends this match and retains the 3WA Extreme Championship.
Absolutely. Evan Atlas, a big win here. Top shelf Tyler Symz proving the layoff. Hasn't taken any speed off of his fastball. Great debut by Alex Lennox. I don't think anybody's got anything to be ashamed of in that one. But your winner and still the champion, Evan Atlas.
That was a heck of a match, Professor.
That it was.
Call 215-362-7184 for 3WA tickets. And catch Around the Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Starting January 28th, we are back at the Q-Mart in Quakertown.
And of course, that January 28th show, fans, is going to be huge. An announcement that will change the face of the 3WA forever.
Can't wait for that, Professor. I have no idea.
And there he is, the 3WA Hardcore Champion, the ruiner of it all, title on the line, in a casket match against a mystery opponent.
Professor, how many times do I have to tell you? Say that man's name with a little bit more respect than that. That is the 3WA Hardcore Champion, the ruler of it all, JT Cage, with the original hack eye. And, again, just like any other 3WA event, he comes ready to go, and in this case, he's put in a coffin match against... They're not even telling him who his opponent is. Now tell me that's fair.
JT Cage signed the contract. He's here to defend his championship, as he should. Michael Myers.
Give me a break.
Checks in the mail for that introduction he just gave JT Cage right now.
No.
Or are they paying him Monopoly money?
I give his name the respect it's deserved. This guy's had this championship for 17 months, Professor.
Yeah, by hook or by crook, he's had it for 17 months. Mostly crook.
And again, Professor, as in any other casket/coffin match, there are no rules.
I don't care who the mystery opponent is, but this man came here with his belt, and he's going to leave with the hardcore belt. Tell him, JT! 17 months I've had this championship, and ain't a damn person on this earth that is going to take it from me.
17 months.
Championship. This is why they put me in the casket match, because I said so fast they killed me to take it. And I don't think I'm dying here in Schoolville, Aiden. Oh, places, please.
We'll see about that.
Who's my opponent? Tito, who's my opponent? Who am I putting in the casket? You tell me, huh? What, you gonna get Dimitri's Arian out here again and throw me from the sky and do another take? What, who? What, is it one of these people?
Isn't that doctor right there?
Isn't that doctor right there, he says? Wait a minute.
That's Dr. Wolfman.
That is the Wolfman.
No love lost between JT Cage and the Wolfman.
He's hammering away. I guess that's the mystery opponent, Professor.
Yes, it is. Fisherman suplex by the Wolfman. You know, he's coming off that ladder match with Ken Andrews, having lost control of the SWO. And of course, as I mentioned, problems with JT Cage a mile long. I gotta be honest, JT Cage don't want no part of the Wolfman right now.
This is a casket match to win the match. The only way you can win is to put your opponent in the casket and close the lid. And this match is for the 3.
Now wait a minute, Professor. Why all of a sudden now he has to defend his championship on top of that?
That was the contract I read.
Now he's got to defend it against a mystery opponent he's not prepared for. Plus, it's a casket match.
Yes, God forbid JT Cage be a fighting champ. God forbid we not have somebody out here to screw his opponent over like we did to Nico Gray at Brawl Hallows. You know, if he makes it through this match out, he's got to go to Slam's Giving, and the original family is banned from ringside of that event.
Sure. He should just walk out right now. Wolfman don't deserve a hardcore championship match.
Are you kidding me? The Wolfman's an ECW original. He's forgotten more about hardcore than most people know. Just wait till next week when I call up on Inside the Squared Circle, Al, and I tell Wolfman you're saying he doesn't deserve it.
I didn't say that he doesn't know anything about hardcore. I said he doesn't deserve a championship match. But here he is, and obviously he's going to make the best of it.
Indeed, Wolfman with headbutts, reversal, Cage, shooting the Wolfman. Big shoulder block by the Wolfman, and Cage heading for higher ground.
The irresistible force met the immovable object.
And the immovable object won.
That guy needs to regroup.
Yes, indeed, that guy now handing JT that Singapore cane.
Uh-oh.
Cage coming back in, Wolfman saying, bring it on, buddy.
He's got no fear.
No, he does not.
Now, wait a minute.
Wolfman standing on the cane. He's got control of it now.
Oh, no.
Down across the back of JT Cage.
Ow.
And again, Wolfman just teeing off on
He's
him.
hitting himself.
He's hitting himself. The Wolfman is psyching himself up. Al, I think we might be moments from the end of the 17-month reign of terror.
That guy, you need to do something right now.
JT Cage, I believe Wolfman just hit him in the lower regions there.
You
There's
can't.
no disqualifications, hat guy.
Exactly.
Wolfman's hitting him in the nards.
Now choking him out with the cane.
Yes, indeed, it's a casket match. There are no rules. This is legal.
This is right up Wolfman's alley, Professor.
Yes, indeed, the most dangerous place that I can think of in professional wrestling is when you let the Wolfman get into a situation where there aren't any rules. Remember, this is a guy that's fought Abdul the Butcher toe-to-toe. He's been in there with King Kong Bundy. He's fought the best of the best in wrestling.
And now he's got a table.
Set up a table. What's he thinking about here? I don't think Wolf just wants to win the hardcore title. I think he wants to punish JT Cage en route to it.
I'll accept anything but put the hack guy through the table.
Playing JT Cage out now is the Wolfman. And Wolfman with a big splash. JT Cage may be broken in half, as broken as that table.
And now he's looking for the casket, I believe, Professor.
Yes, I think so too. Wolfman signaling, hey, bring the casket out. I'm done with him. Again, moments from a new hardcore champion.
He folded him in half in that table. There it is.
There's the casket. Wolfman, however, throwing JT Cage back in. Not quite done with him yet.
Well, I think he wants to make sure he can soften him up.
Cage moving the tape right into that table out of the way. Cage now maybe thinking about bringing that Singapore cane in. Shot to the stomach. Down across the back of the head. And wait a minute. I think he just made the Wolfman mad.
That just irritated him.
Wolfman is angry and JT Cage shot to the Wolfman's nards. That's for you Monster Squad fans out there.
Well, he is quite sick. The Wolfman. I'm going to enjoy that shot.
And Wolfman takes a shot at JT Cage. Wow. Stops the Singapore cane choke. JT trying to recover now. Wolfman. Big right hand to the head.
Remember, Professor, the winner of this match is who can get his opponent in that casket, close the lid.
Yes, indeed it is. No pinfalls, no submissions. You just got to get him in the casket and shut the lid. Wolfman now motioning, saying, hey, bring it a little closer. I'm done with him. I'm ready. I'm ready to become the next 3WA hardcore.
Now he's choking him out.
Well, again, you've got to keep the man down for the win to come on. A choke's an effective way to do it. It may not be Queensberry, but it will work. Full Nelson. Kind of a novel thing here, Al, a wrestling hold.
Well, yeah, he's just using that to maneuver him into the casket.
And JT Cage.
Now they're both in the casket.
Both men in.
Listen to that guy.
Put the lid on, but wait a minute. Wolfman's in there too. We can't have a winner if the lid's over both of them. We can't end this match.
Absolutely not.
So now it appears it's going to be first man to get out of that casket. It's first man out.
Referee's right there. There can't be a winner with both guys in the casket.
No. Wait a minute. What's that smell? Ow, I smell something. Do you smell something?
No.
It's really strong. It smells like ether.
Really?
Ether or something. Wait a minute. JT Cage has a rag in his hand.
He does.
JT Cage has a rag in his hand.
And the Wolfman's out inside the casket.
That dirty rock cheater. He's in ether. That rag is soaked in ether. JT Cage has stolen one.
Stolen one? You just said there's no rules.
United States hardcore.
How come every time this guy defends his championship in a hardcore no rules match, you get angry about his tactics?
Because there's a way to do things, Al. There's a little something called honor. Using a rag soaked in ether to knock a man out is not an honorable way to win or retain a championship. JT Cage is a disgrace. He's a disgrace to this company. He's a disgrace to that championship. He's a disgrace to the good game of hardcore. And you know what? If Slam's given, no more original family, no more garbage. It's going to be Nico Frey and JT Cage one-on-one. I hope Nico kills him.
And if you want to bet against the 17-month champion, go ahead and try. Because every time he gets bet against, he comes out on top. There you are, still your hardcore champion, JT Cage.
What a horrible way to go off the air this week and finish our coverage of Brawl Hallows.
Uh-oh. The Wolfman's chasing him out the back door.
Wolfman's out the back door. Fans, we may not be done. We may not be done here.
Perhaps the camera follow him.
Cameraman, go. Go. Come on, Kurt. Go. Get after this.
Get everybody out.
Wait, look out.
Well, you're coming back out of the bathroom there. And yes, we are going to go outside and we're going to follow this action, fans.
Look over the shoulder of Mark Butchholz there for a second.
Indeed, the auctioneer, the owner of Renegar's auction house here. Cameraman now trying to find JT and the Wolfman. It's very dark, fans. We apologize. And there's the Wolfman.
And there's no light out there. Uh-oh, wait.
I might not get you tomorrow or the next day, but when I do get you, it's going to be a hardcore match. And I'm not talking just some damn casket. I'm talking garbage cans. Anything I can get my hand on, I'm going to take care of you. And I ain't supposed to say this, but boy, look out.
Whoa, strong words from the Wolfman. He's had enough.
For 3WA tickets, fans, call 215-362-7184. Catch a round of Turnbuckle Sundays at 6 on YouTube. Join us the fourth Saturday of every month, starting up again in January.
Well, fans, that's Carnage for this week, and that concludes our coverage of Brawl Hallows Eve. We'll be back next week to begin coverage of Slam's Giving. Hope you'll join us for Big Al. This is the Professor. Good night.